Imagine every single day you want to be more productive, you want to achieve your goals, and you watch a lot of self-improvement content on YouTube on like systems that you can use, how to be productive, airplane mode, timetable, Pomodoro technique, shit like that. All these things to be more productive. You watch them, you act on them, but you always end up still procrastinating. You always end up not being entirely focused on what you want to do. The reason is because systems are bullshit. Like, all these systems that you can use in your life to be more productive and have a better life, they're good, but there's something at the foundational level that we don't focus on. That was the case for me. I was really focusing on the systems and how to be productive and all of that. And there's the thing that I worked on before, but I forgot when I got into self-improvement, and that's really important. That's something that I got from David Goggins, and that's willpower. If you really want to be productive in your life, you have to have a strong willpower. All these systems are good, but if you don't control your will, they're bullshit. You have to control your will first. You have to have a strong will so that you can really, like, if you get distracted from something, you're just like, no, fuck that shit. Get that away from me. I want to focus on this task right now. It's really important. If you really want to succeed, you have to have a strong willpower, because I can tell you that the thing is, when I was like in high school, I had a strong as hell willpower because I was listening a lot to David Goggins and hard work. I had a lot of willpower, but I didn't work smart. I didn't have any system. I didn't know anything. I would focus on things but I would succeed after a lot of fucking efforts. But then I got in college and I started to work smart. I learned about how to work smart and all of that with self-improvement. I completely forgot about work hard and controlling your willpower and all of that. So I would do all the systems. I would be productive, but I would always get distracted and just be like, oh, it's all right. Like, I would rationalize things. It's completely stupid, but I would get distracted, and it's really bad. So if you want to succeed, you have to train your willpower. It's really, really important. And the way to do that, the way to train your willpower, to me personally, it's just I have to remember it. Like, every single time that I'm in a task and I get distracted or something like that, I remember myself that if I want to work on my business and there's just Instagram there, well, I will most likely get distracted. But the moment I'm on Instagram and I remember about willpower, I'm like, if I quit Instagram right now and I come back on my task, my willpower will become stronger, because it's a muscle. Every single time that you control willpower, it's one rep. Your willpower becomes stronger. It will get tired because it's a muscle. So the next morning, then you rest, and the next day will be stronger for you to train it again. A way to never forget about willpower is to write a mission statement. That's something that I learned from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Write a mission statement, like on your timetable, if you have one. If you don't, get one. I did a video on that recently. You can watch that. So on top of your timetable, or just in a note tab on your phone, you write a mission statement. For me personally, it is I train my mind to mastery, and it is on top of my timetable. So I always see it. It always reminds me that I train my mind to mastery. I train my mind to the point where I control it 100%, and the things that distracts me, well, they don't anymore, because I have my willpower. And like, every single time that I get a distraction, because you will always get distracted by a lot of things. When you get distracted, you're just like, no, that's not what I really want to focus on. What I want to focus on is my work. So that's the way that you're really productive at first. Work hard, then work smart. Do both, but it's hard to like do both, but that's the best thing. If you want to get the best results, that's what you have to do. The most successful people, that's what they do. They work hard and they also work smart.